Yo, quick video. I want to do a first impressions because I kept looking for this and I couldn't find it. Any videos? So, I just got this bond number 9, Lafayette Street, the new height. I found it for a good price, so I was like, screw it, let me blind buy it. We could probably split it on Facebook group, you know what I'm saying? Get it to everybody cheap. But yeah, I've been doing my dad thing. It came in yesterday and I haven't been able to try it, man. Son needs something, everyone needs something. Hell, I'm out here getting breakfast for wifey and my son right now. So I was like, you know what? Let me take it with me and drop it. There we go. Oh! Okay. Get the smell, see what this smells like. But first, I gotta make my order. Hold on a second. Hello? Let it settle in. I'm trying to think what it smells like. It smells good. Not harsh or anything like that. I didn't even look at the notes. It smells like bright but dark at the same time. Like it's strong. Don't get me wrong.
Can I help you?
Hey, let me get alright, so yeah, that was dumb. I should have waited till after I ordered before I got the video going, but this is the continuation. I guess it's not a first impression anymore, it's first and a half. Oh, so this is fresh. This is like fresh but dark. Like this is kind of like, and it's hard to pick apart notes on this thing. It's not like something really sticks out to me, but I'm not good at telling notes anyway. But yeah, this smells like something a lot of people are like, general pleasing scent. There's something cool about it. Like, I don't know, like brisk of fresh air. So it's like cold outside when I had the window rolled down. It just, bam, a little bit aromatic in a way. It's not something that's super heavy, like a heavy, interlude type fragrance, or you know what I'm saying, like Jubilation 25. It's not like one of those type of winter type fragrances. It's more just something like you could rock in the office and room temp, you know what I'm saying, and not choke people out type of scent. Yeah, it's got that. Yeah, I just think like people have been saying this mass appealing, but you know what I'm saying, that you're not gonna offend anybody with it. Now I know why. Because I'm trying to think. Alright, so like the fresh scent, it kind of brings vibes of. It's kind of like, alright, so I don't want to get this wrong. It doesn't smell like Legend or Abercrombie and Finch, but that freshness that they kind of give you when you get that kick of freshness. It kind of has that kick of freshness, but like a, sweeter, darker type of thing going on with it. Oh man, there's something in here. I'm starting to pick us up. I don't know if it's like cinnamon or now that it's drying down, or something sweet like that, but not like boom cinnamon like in Wanted Night. Not like that. Damn, the more I starting to settle down, it's becoming a little bit less fresh and more sweet. Yeah, so I don't buy many colognes lately that my wife likes, but I think she gonna dig this one, especially my winter colognes. She barely like any of them, but this might be a winter one that my wife actually can rock with. Oh yeah. You know what? It kind of does something that Layton does. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my favorite colognes right there. Perfumes of Marley Layton. It doesn't smell like Layton, but it kind of does what Layton does. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of got that fresh, mass appealing thing where you could either wear on a cold night in the summer, or you know what I'm saying, you could wear it in the spring. I mean, this is I mean, I wouldn't wear this in the dead heat of the summer, but it's kind of got that sweetness, you know, maybe a little bit of apple type of vibe. Maybe that's what. Yeah, vanilla. Okay, see, as it dries down, you can start smelling things a little bit better. Like individually. I don't know, I could be way off. I'll go off for granted and be like, yo, none of that stuff is on there. But yeah, this is like a sweet, fresh winter fragrance because it's got that sweetness in it, not that super fruity sweetness, but like a little bit of a darker sweetness like Layton has, like a tan, not a super dark fragrance like Herod. So yeah, I like this. McDonald's, Saturday morning, doing the dad thing. Alright, so final thoughts on Wall Street, bar number 9, Lafayette. Yo, first off, first impressions, I don't think I'll ever do a video like that again. It's really hard sometimes to really think about what you're smelling on first impression. But I guess I was just eager to get a video out because I haven't seen a lot of videos out on it, and I know a lot of people are probably thinking about getting Lafayette, especially now that they start to pop up here and there on discounters, but they get sold so fast, you know. So I was able to catch one at a good price and decant it, and you know, get a few people you know, a good deal on trying it out to see if they want to buy a bottle. The bottle's dope, you know. By the way, Bond does a good job of making some really dope bottles. But you know, my final thoughts on it, I kept a 15 ml decant for myself, and I raffled off the bottle just because like it smells really good. It kind of has like, it's weird, it's like a mix of really popular niche and designer fragrances, in my opinion. It's like you get that freshness that you kind of get from you know, Mont Blanc Legend, like in that family, like in the opening is just kind of like a boom, like get that fresh feel, but also it has like this sweet feel. There's no cardamom in this, but you kind of get like a sweet feel, like a line of wheat sweetness, sexy seductiveness, and then you also get like this, you know, that vanilla, and you know what I'm saying, that vanilla type of apple sweetness you get from Layton. So to me, it's like, you know, a mixture, you know, of, you know, Layton and line of weed and Mont Blanc Legend, but you know, that sounds nasty, but it actually is done really well. The reason why I didn't decide to keep a bottle is just because, you know, my wife loves line of weed and she just likes Lafayette, so it's not gonna replace that. Layton is like one of my favorite fragrances, so it's not gonna replace Layton. And I don't know Mont Blanc Legend, but you know, I'm also not gonna own a bottle that's a few $100 to replace that. But I don't know, I do like it, so I kept a decant because I figured, okay, by the time I get through this 15 mil, you know, it'll probably be a minute, you know, and so by that time I'm done with that, you know, it'll probably be at discounters, you know, on a more regular basis. So it just buys me time to really get a better feel for the fragrance. So I guess my final thoughts is I'm undecided. It smells really good. Don't know if it will replace something that I already have. It's kind of one of those fragrances that you can wear for so many different occasions that it's not really, it's good because it's versatile. You can throw it on for work, won't offend people. You can throw it on for a night out. You can throw it on, I think you could throw it on for a formal occasion and smell really good. It doesn't smell juvenile at all. So there's a lot of things to like about it. But just for me personally, it's just not something that I was like, that I really needed to keep. I'm still in the process, you know, I'm new, and so I'm still in the process of just exploring more things. So I'd rather kind of like keep a decant, sell it off, have more money to buy, you know,
continue to explore other fragrances. Right now I'm on the kick of just trying to get something maybe for the spring, summertime that's gonna do really well in a formal setting. Looking for something that's fire to wear for like the summertime for a wedding and exclusive. So, but that also, by the way, you could wear that in almost any weather. I think it won't choke people out in the summertime. It won't, saying it can project in the cold weather pretty nicely. Not like any powerhouse, but it holds its own. Performance as far as longevity is not that great. It has great sillage. Like when wind hits it, it lingers, bro. That's something it actually does really well at. But the actual performance to where it starts to lose projection is pretty, I would say it's slightly below average, especially for a bond. Like when you hear bond, usually bonds have power performance. This one to me, I want to say it lasts about 6 hours. After 6 hours, you could probably smell it on your clothes, but more of like a skin scent. As far as like you can still smell it on skin scent, that'll last more like 8, maybe 9 hours. But as far as like, you actually smelling like it, or people catching that sillage, probably about after 6 hours, there's no sillage. But the sillage is, it tends to like, I don't know, when it hits air side, that thing, it travels pretty nicely. So that's something it does well. And like I said, it blended it well. It's like, like I said, you kind of get this mixture. It smells a little bit like this, a little bit like that, but it's not a copy of anything. It's unique in that way. So that's kind of interesting about it. And I'm gonna put all these cuts that I did, I'm mashing them all up together, just like this fragrance kind of got like a masher, and put this out there for y'all.